Hello everyone, Pantoufleee here today for a new video concerning the VK45.03, which is available in the shop only in a bundle with the VK168. So I know it may not be the best tank to start with concerning in shops because there are plenties of tanks available at the moment. There is the K91, the VK168, Lauren and Progetto, we already reviewed it, so it's fine. So yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna try to explain to you and review all the tanks today if I have time and if I have enough replays to be able to do that. And yeah, I wanted to start with the VK4503A because someone sent me an ace tanker already. Concerning this tank, tier 7 heavy German tank, probably one of the worst, at least in my opinion. I really hate this tank and I'm gonna tell you why. First, if we talk about the armor, you don't have any, and really, I really mean no armor at all. If we compare it, for example, to Tiger 1, which had been buffed and therefore has a good armor, the VK4503, sorry, didn't receive any, and clearly it's really a weak armor for a tier 7 heavy. Now, overall, concerning the mobility, it's quite the same as the one you have on Tiger 1, so it's pretty average. Nothing really to be excited about. Maybe the main point concerning this tank is your gun. Your gun is amazing, of course, because you have the same as the Tiger 1. Great DPM, great penetration, great reload time. Everything is fine about that gun. Also, the gun depression, which is 8 degrees. So that's pretty much all you need to know about the VK4503A. Now, how do you want to play it? I truly think it has a very specific playstyle because of its lack of armor for a heavy tank. If you want to play it correctly, the main thing would be to try to counter mediums with it if you're in tier 7 games. Try to go with the mediums. So on some maps it's really hard to do that because of course your tank is slow and some medium position require you to be extremely fast to take them aggressively at the beginning of the game. But still, on some maps it's working, and that's exactly what we're gonna see in the replay that is coming. Really, with the VK4503A, you don't have armor, so you need to face tanks that don't have a good penetration. And what kind of tank do have a bad penetration at tier 7? The lights and the mediums. So that's all you need to know clearly concerning this tank. Is it worth it? Clearly no. I truly think that you have plenties of better tier 7s to get, so really, if you're taking the bundle just to get the VK4503, no, just no, don't get it. It's clearly useless, and no, this tank is just bullshit. So, yeah, nothing else to say about the tank. If we sum up, bad armor, good gun, and average mobility, let's go back to the replay. So, concerning the replay, we have the pleasure of watching Chariot Solas. I think he's French, that's why I pronounce his name in French style. But I'm not sure, maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, correct me, Chariot, if you come by. So, he had 3 possibilities with his VK right now. He could have gone to the middle, the right, or the left. He chose the right, and I'm gonna explain to you why it's the best choice. If he went to the middle, he doesn't have enough mobility to be able to shoot the heavies crossing, trying to get to the left side. If he went straight to the left, he doesn't have enough armor to handle heavies, especially at tier 8, because let's face it, if you don't have any armor at tier 7, at tier 8 it's gonna be even worse. So he did the right thing here. He's trying to use his this bush in front of him to hide from the Panther. Of course, it's not really gonna work because your VK is quite a huge tank and a heavy tank, so you really have a bad camo. But still, it's working for the moment. It's working for him. He didn't take a shot from the Panther too, and he did a really good thing. He tried to go for the track because clearly with this kind of DPM and with this kind of reload time, you can try to aim on just to aim at these kind of spots. You're gonna be able maybe to perma-track or anything like that. Of course, concerning the main aspects of the tank and also how do you want to play it, it's pretty average in every single strategy you can adopt with it. I mean, it's not good in hull down, it's not really good in peekaboo, it's not really good in side scrap. Really, the tank is not the best overall. As you can see here, even if he tried, he went straight in, because if he tried to just take a side scrap position or anything, the Panther would have penetrated anyway, shooting at the turret cheeks. So he did the right thing by just going in straight and making his team push. Because yes, sometimes The main problem in this game is that your team is too shy or don't see when they have to push or when they have to retreat. Here, by pushing for his team, he shows them the way, and he showed them that, yeah, there is nothing in front of you, so go ahead, guys. And that's cool, because it shows that he's a leading player and not only some kind of a passive player waiting behind and taking his shots by camping. So yeah, that's cool. That's a cool move. Now let's go back to the VK. You're gonna see that he's gonna stay at this place for a very long time, and he does the right thing. You're in tier 8. Don't forget that. If you're in tier 8 with a VK45.03A, knowing that the tank is already bad at tier 7, just imagine how it performs at tier 8. So we need to use his gun, and to make it effective in tier 8, he needs not to move too much. That's why he's gonna stay on this position, and that's the good thing to do. Why should he move from here if he has all the shots needed? And that's unfortunately the only thing you can do with this tank, because let's face it, if he was driving a Tiger 1 with the armor, he could have tried something. He could have tried to circle going, killing the Bulldog, and then trying maybe to circle and to take them from behind. But here, clearly, with the VK45.03A, it's impossible, because this tank is clearly not suitable for pretty much any tactics. So that's why I don't recommend it, to be fair. I mean, it's either you really fall against brain dead guys that don't know how to play and that are not aiming at you, or else you're gonna have a real nightmare. I mean, probably not a lot of people in the community like this tank, and that's understandable, because as I already said, at tier 7 there are plenties of better tanks. So yeah, he's waiting at his position and he's doing the right thing. He's trying to use the wreck of the Panther 2, sorry, not Jagdpanther, in order to bounce the KV4 shells, or at least in order to miss the shot, to make the KV4 miss. And it worked perfectly, because KV4 with a 122mm has a really bad gun dispersion, and for the moment it's quite fine, because they managed to go from a 6 versus 4 to a 4 versus 4, so it's nice. He just needs to stay there. He doesn't have to push in, he doesn't have the armor to push, he doesn't have the gun to push, he doesn't have all the tools to be able to push, so he's waiting for them to come, and the KV4 is doing the right thing. He's pushing. Luckily, he bounced the KV4 shell. He just needs to try maybe to get him, and it's not going to be a problem. As I already told you, the gun on the VK45.03 is amazing, so he just has to get his shots done thanks to the amazing penetration in the weak spot of the KV4 using APCRs, and the KV4 is no longer a problem. Now finally his light tanks are trying to push, which is a good thing. He went for the track here to avoid the SU shot on the Bulldog. He managed to kill it with the Alpha. Now there is no match. Now it's easy, because they managed to kill everybody. He just has to deal with the VK, but even if he's gonna take a couple of shots, he can destroy it quite easily. But he didn't get the last kill, but still, one good game, let's face it, a good game with the VK45.03. Thank you, Shario, for sending me this one. And yeah, Ace Tanker, high caliber, did a couple of credits, but not that much, honestly. 4.2k damage only to do nearly 70,000 credits. I mean, you have better credit coefficient, for example, on the Type 62 or tanks like that. So clearly, if I have to sum up, the tank is not worth it, so really don't give it a try. You're gonna be deceived. Thank you all for watching, and see you soon.